Welcome at our ultra short lesson of physics. Today we have two cards. Both of them are made of metal, and this is a little bit heavier than that one. Well, this is made of steel and this is made of aluminum. And then we have an inclined plane like this. Well, the question is, which card is quicker on this plane? The heavier one or the lighter one? Well, obviously heavier one. So we will make an experiment. We will launch first the lighter one and later the heavier one. Obviously the heavier one should join at the end of the path the lighter one if it is quicker. So, when this comes to the end of the first part, I launch another one. Be ready, run. No, it did not happen. Probably there was something wrong with the launch. So again, first the light one and then the heavy one. Start. No, the same. So maybe we will try to invert the situation. First I will launch the heavier one and later the lighter one. The lighter one should join the heavy one. Start. No, exactly the same. So it seems that they go down with the same time. Well, we can make another experiment. I have two balls. This is made of caoutchouc, is a little bit heavier than this one of ping pong. I will launch them from the same height, and probably this heavier one will join the table as the first. Let's start. Well, I did not notice this. Well, let's try again. Well, it seems that they fall with the same time. Well, this question was put some 400 years ago by Galileo in Pisa, in Italy. He was a professor of mathematics there, and he was launching the stones from the Leaning Tower in Pisa. Well, there was no proof for this. It was heavily forbidden at that time, like today. But, well, it could have happened. So, well, then the reasoning he puts in his book is like this. Let's suppose that the heavier stone goes quicker than the light one. So we can join them with a piece of rope, and obviously the heavier one will pull the lighter one, but the lighter one would make opposite, will put up the heavier one, so the time of the fall will be something in the intermediate time. But on the other hand, we can tie them closely, and at this point we will have a heavier stone. And the heavier stones should fall quicker than the lighter ones. Well, so the only solution is that all stones fall exactly with the same time. Why? It's not so easy to say. We should quote Einstein, but still it's quite not clear why they fall with the same time, why they fall with the same acceleration. Obviously, we do not observe this every day, because we usually observe that heavier objects fall quicker. I have here a very light ball and the same caoutchouc line. So let's start. Well, there's no much difference. It seems that the heavier one falls a little bit quicker. We can make another experiment. I have just a piece of paper. I divide this piece of paper in two parts, exactly half, and then I will make a kind of parachute with one of them. Well, this is not a very good parachute, but let's say that it can help. And then another piece I make a small ball, and then I launch these two identical pieces of paper. Again, obviously the ball goes quicker, because there is the resistance of Earth. Newton wrote in the first part of his first law of physics, saying that if we do not observe this kind of regular movement, he said uniform and straight line, there must be some resistance. This can be air resistance. So this is the air resistance if we observe that not all objects fall with the same acceleration. Astronauts of Apollo 15 put this question on moon. They brought to the moon a hammer and a feather. And in the transmission from the moon, you can find it on the internet. They say, in my right hand I have a hammer, in my left hand I have a feather. Now I will make them fall. Let's hope that they fall with the same time. Exactly in the film you see that they fall exactly with the same time. I will not do it with the hammer. I don't want to spoil the table. But we can do it again with the ball. Yeah, well, the ball falls much quicker than the feather. This is air resistance, which makes the difference. Well, so it's independently, if the object is light or heavy, they slide down, they roll down, they fall down with the same acceleration, we would say. And this is the greatest discovery of Galileo, which, well, an author, Rogers, wrote a book called Inquiring Minds. The book was written in 1960 and published by Oxford Press. And Rogers says that physics slide down from the heavens to the earth on the inclined plane of Galileo, because we call it inclined plane of Galileo. He explained the laws of physics. Have a lot of fun with rolling, sliding down and falling objects. Thank you.